Imagine a pipeline so secret that even after it was officially announced, almost nobody knows what it's really for. It's longer than the distance from New York to Los Angeles. It will carry enough natural gas to power entire countries. And it runs straight from the frozen Arctic of Russia, deep into the heart of China. This isn't just another pipeline. This is Power of Siberia 2, the project that could reshape global energy forever. And today, we're going to reveal what it's really for. After Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, Europe did something Moscow never expected. They cut off billions of dollars in Russian gas revenue almost overnight. Nord Stream 1 and 2, once the pride of Russian energy, were either destroyed or completely shut down. Moscow needed a new customer, and they needed one fast. China was the obvious and only realistic choice. They already had Power of Siberia, one running since 2019. But Putin wanted much, much more. For years, the project was stuck in complete secrecy. Price, route, volume, who pays for what, everything was classified. Then, in September 2025, Gazprom suddenly announced they had signed a legally binding memorandum with China. The world barely noticed, but this pipeline changes everything.
The plan is absolutely insane in scale. Over 2,600 kilometers just inside Russia, that's longer than the distance from New York to Los Angeles. Add another 1,000 kilometers through Mongolia, and you get one of the longest pipelines ever built. It starts in the giant Yamal gas fields in the Arctic Circle and ends in northern China. It'll carry up to 50 billion cubic meters of natural gas per year. That's enough to supply more than 20 million homes. To put it in perspective, this single pipeline will move more gas than many entire countries consume annually. This is not just business. This is not just energy. This is a strategic lifeline for Russia and a game changer for China. After 2022, Russia suffered a catastrophic blow to its energy empire. Russia lost over 70% of its European gas market almost overnight. Nord Stream 1 and 2 were either deliberately destroyed or completely shut down. Billions of dollars in annual revenue vanished. Power of Siberia 2 became the direct replacement, a desperate but calculated move to keep the money flowing. It allows Russia to completely bypass Western sanctions and European dependence. But the project was wrapped in layers of secrecy for a reason. Negotiations went on for years behind closed doors. Even now, the final price, exact route details, and timeline remain highly classified. This pipeline isn't just about selling gas. This is about survival. Here's what Power of Siberia 2 is really for. This pipeline is creating a new energy axis between Russia and China, two authoritarian powers that together are actively challenging Western dominance in global affairs. It's not just trade, it's strategy. For China, it provides a secure, overland supply of Russian natural gas that the U.S. Navy cannot intercept or blockade. No more vulnerability to American sanctions or naval pressure in the Pacific. For Russia, it replaces the lost European revenue and locks China into long-term energy dependence. Putin and Xi are not just building a pipeline. They are building something that could last for decades and fundamentally change the balance of global power. Building Power of Siberia 2 is an absolute engineering nightmare. It has to cross thousands of kilometers of permafrost that can shift and crack the pipes. It goes through dense taiga, massive mountain ranges, active seismic zones, and politically sensitive borders with Mongolia. Every kilometer is a battle against extreme cold, unstable ground, and harsh logistics. The total cost is estimated in the tens of billions of dollars. Even after the legally binding memorandum signed in 2025, most experts believe full commercial operation won't begin until 2030 to 2032 at the earliest. The technical and political challenges are enormous, but once it's finally running, Power of Siberia 2 will be one of the largest and most strategically important energy projects on the planet. If Power of Siberia 2 is completed, Europe will lose even more leverage on the global stage. Europe, already struggling with high energy prices, will see its influence over global energy markets weaken further. Meanwhile, China gains something priceless: secure overland access to massive volumes of Russian natural gas, a supply route that the U.S. Navy cannot blockade or interrupt. the world gets a new reality. Two superpowers, Russia and China, tightly bound together by energy. This creates a powerful geopolitical bloc that can resist Western sanctions and pressure far more effectively than before. This isn't just a pipe in the ground. This is a geopolitical weapon disguised as infrastructure. The Sargasso Sea has no shores, and this pipeline has almost no public debate. Both are invisible forces that quietly shape our world. One is a sea defined only by currents. The other is a steel artery being laid beneath snow and permafrost. Together, they remind us how much power can exist beyond borders and beyond headlines. Russia's secret cross-border pipeline isn't just about selling gas to China. It's about rewriting the rules of global power in the 21st century. It's about creating a new energy axis that can withstand sanctions, naval blockades, and Western pressure. And whether we like it or not, the pipe is already being laid. So, tell me honestly, what do you think Russia's secret pipeline is really for? Is it just business? Or something much bigger? Drop your answer in the comments. I really read every single one. If you love stories about the hidden forces shaping our planet, smash that like button and subscribe. See you in the next one.